What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and I'm very sorry I have not made videos lately. I've been going through a lot, which is what we're going to talk about in this video a little bit, while trying to give you some great advice on, as you can see by the title below, of course, I always say that, why these guys won't commit, or do they even like you? Like, what's going through their mind in the whole process from meeting till, boinking, or whatever you guys want to call it, right? Or maybe not even boinking, maybe the first day or the end, like when he's not texting you back anymore, whatever, right? But before we do that, can you please subscribe below if you want more videos like this. My free ebook also below, 254 pages, ladies, 254 pages on men, male psychology, what's going through their heads, how to attract them, how to keep them, why they don't like you in the first place. Absolutely free, okay? But anyway, we ain't about that today. I want to talk about why guys don't commit, right? I made a video about this before, but I kind of wanted to get a little deeper into it, and I wanted to have you figure it out through a story, something that I went through a couple days ago. And lately I've been making a lot of videos because I've been going out a little more, okay? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm very introverted, so I try to, if you watch my videos, balance myself. I talk about the balance, I talk about life being pillars and things like that, okay? So I try to be a little more extroverted, try to go out and things like that. Now, when I was going out, I probably went out every weekend, every Saturday, a couple times Saturday, Sunday, and every time I went out, I did get numbers. Now, it's not because I'm some like suave motherfucker, because I'm not. You obviously, right? My sister actually told me I was a 6 yesterday, which was very rude. Like, whatever. But I'm a 7. Like, come on, Abby, be real. But it's not that I'm anything special. It's just the fact that I went out and I approached, right? So it's easy to get numbers, I think, if you have a very good base, which I would say I have a very good base. I will admit that. Then I go out and I got these numbers, okay? But I want to tell you a specific story about this last Saturday and what was going through my head with these two women and why it ended up the way it did. And I think a lot of men, I'm using this story because a lot of men will kind of, or you, actually I would say you too, you would relate to this very closely, because this is what a lot of men think, okay? So I go into this party, this little house party with some friends. It was my friend's birthday. We started having parties, since, I don't know, his birthday month, right? So we started having a lot of parties since. And I go in, and there's these two girls I seen right away. Both cute. One was, we're gonna call her girl 1, but she was cute, but she wasn't anything, oh my God. And then there was girl 2, who was, oh my God, okay? She was beautiful. Now, I go in there, and my job, just like the job of any guy at a party, this is stuff guys are taught through society, through male pickup artists or male dating coaches, is that you go in with this high energy. You're supposed to be up here, and you're supposed to bring the woman up here. They always teach guys in the male dating community, if you come in with a low energy and she's above you, no matter where the energy's at, right? If she's above you, you lost her, right? Because no girl's gonna want to bring her energy or vibe down when she's feeling great. So you have to go in there feeling like this, bam, 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 up here. You want to make people feel comfortable. You want to have charisma. You want to talk to everyone, smile, things like that, okay? So I go in with that, and girl 1, we'll call her girl 1, she was very cute. Very cute. She had a very laid back look, but you could tell that she wasn't comfortable, that she didn't know anyone. You tell by her body language. She kind of ostracized everybody. She kind of sat on her own, and it wasn't anything wrong with her, but her body language showed some liabilities, right? Like, a woman who sits back like that isn't so much in my eyes, dating material. Now, you can say, oh, well, she's shy, she's this, she's that. That's fine, but if you were there the whole time I was and you saw the things I did, she wasn't really, I don't know. She's one of those people who, like, she tried to escape, right? Like, if it's not going her way, if it's not happening, if it's not this, if it's not that, then boom, I eject, right? Push the eject button, gone. So I knew, and you can say I'm an asshole for saying this, but I knew I was going to get her number if she was single, of course, right? Like, I already knew, which I've done this before plenty of times. I read about this all the time. I know how girls think. I know how guys think. I knew I was going to get her number. And I knew I was going to do it by going in, being nice, being charming, making her feel comfortable, and being that link between the tribe. You know, they call it the tribe, right? I say it all the time. The job of every organism is to survive and replicate. Well, to survive, you have to be part of a tribe. Even if you're so ostracized where all you do is stay inside and play video games, you're still part of the tribe of people who play video games, right? You have to identify yourself with someone. You'll go crazy if you didn't. So I was going to be that link between this and her, and boom, put them together. And that's what I did. And I know I did, because I asked her later on, you know, for research purposes, of course. I said, you know, what was it that won you over with me, right? Like, she gave me her number. So, like, what won you over? What did this? What did that? And she said straight up, you were nice, genuine, and you were just so happy, and you made me feel very comfortable. Now, of course, you know that as a woman, that's what you kind of want. You want a nice guy who makes you feel great, who makes you chill, relax, comfortable, yada, yada, yada. And I'll get on to, you know, what this all has to do with you, okay? And then there's the second girl. She ended up leaving, and then there's the second girl, and she was very attractive, right? You could tell all the guys at the party liked her. And there's a time where I actually got her, sat down, and we talked for a good hour and a half. Now, she was talking my ear off. She was talking a lot about her life and her family, stuff like that, which is okay. She's cool. But nothing happened there. So why are these two girls, even though one's really hot, whose number I did not get, actually, I did not get her number, and I'll tell you why. And then the first girl, you know, why are these girls not dateable? The first girl, and again, you guys think this sounds harsh, but yesterday, my sister and I bought really, really, really nice shoes. My pair was about $200. My sister pair was about $150. And while I bought mine fast because I knew what I wanted, I always get the same thing, kind of stuff, you know, stuff like that. My sister took about 30 minutes looking at these 3 pairs of shoes and comparing them with her outfits, with this, with that, the comfort, you know, the pride, all these kind of things. And she wasn't sure. And I told her, Abby, this, you know, these shoes are very, very, very expensive. Don't, you know, if you're not feeling 100% about it, do not buy them. And, you know, I thought about that, and it kind of relates to that first girl. Guys don't have a problem. Let me repeat this and listen very carefully. Guys do not have a problem with commitment just because they don't want to commit to you. It's the fact that they're very strict with it. And a guy, like, think of the relationship title with a guy as that price of shoes. If you're not what he's exactly looking for, or if you're not that 100%, he's not going to commit. And while that girl was cute, and while that girl was awesome, and while, I mean, she was really awesome, she was fun to talk to, she was cute, but I wasn't 100% about her, so I'm not going to do anything with it, okay? I'm going to do nothing with it. Has nothing to do with her. That's just how I am. That's how a lot of guys are. A lot of guys will make this girl probably the friends with benefits kind of girl, okay? Which you heard me talk about in my last video. A lot of guys would do that with this kind of girl. And again, it's nothing wrong with her, and she probably doesn't even know she's doing it, so she needs to watch these kind of videos, but I'm not going to tell her I do all this, and this is what I do, and I was, you know, she would go crazy, right? But a lot of girls need to remember that you have to come out with this, like, your first impression is everything. You have to come out with all this energy. You have to come out being, you know, just fun. I'm not saying you have to, like, try to, like, interview the guy and win him over or something like that, but you have to make sure that the eyes are always on you. It's sad to say that, but eyes are always on you. So you should always be smiling. You should always be in a good mood, even if you're having a bad day, because these kind of things are going to happen. Like right now, I see this girl as friends with benefits. Could we date later? Sure. But right now, I do not see her as girlfriend material. Now, I'm not going to do anything with her. She's not going to be my friends with benefits. I'm just saying this is how a lot of guys would think, okay? So the second girl, very attractive. Now, the reason I didn't get her number is I didn't ask for it. She might have turned me down either way, but I did not ask for it. And the reason I did not ask for it was because she was in a very masculine energy, a very masculine vibe. Now, there's nothing wrong with a strong woman. I think women need to be strong in society today because we're in a very patriarchal society. But when it comes to male attraction, it's been proven time and time and time again. Men like to be the masculine in their natural energies. Men like to be masculine and they like a feminine energy. Men like to feel like providers. And when I was with her, I couldn't help but find her physically attractive. But it's weird because like you look at her like, wow, she's pretty, but I wasn't drawn toward her. I wasn't being pulled towards her, and it's because she had such this masculine vibe. Not like she had like a hairy chin and chest, and she's like this or anything, but it was just very like in your face, forward. It was like whoa, you know, like it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel comfortable. And you can think I'm overthinking it, but I just know what to look for. And a lot of guys would feel this, but they wouldn't know why they weren't attracted to such a beautiful woman. They'd probably think they're gay, right? They'd probably like, oh my God, am I liking men? No, you're not. You're not liking men. But you know, you're like, holy shit, like, why should, you know, she's hot, but I don't want to date her. And the reason, because that, you know, for a lot of guys is it's just like that energy, her energy was just not energy, but she just came off too masculine. It came off too strong. It was like in your, you know, she was like one of the girls who says like, I'm one of the guys. Guys don't want to hear that. Guys don't want a girl who's one of the guys. A guy has his boys, right? He wants his feminine woman. A woman who is nurturing, loving, caring, open, who someone he can go home to and talk to and escape the guys, right? A woman is an escape. When I was talking to her, I did not feel that. And she, you know, and when a guy just wants, sorry, let me back up a little bit. A guy just really wants a energy where he feels like he's strong, he can better himself for her, he wants to provide for her, satisfy her, and things like that. But when she's in that masculine, it kind of forces the guy not to go feminine, but you know, you kind of clash. Like I could see her and I clashing a lot. She even told me she had like anger. I don't know why you would tell me this on, you know, when we first started talking, but she would tell me she had like anger issues and she was crazy and that her mom was this and this and this and this and that she was just like her mom and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So I could already pick up that it wasn't going to be good, or it wasn't going to be strong, or it wasn't going to be great between her and I. Now she's cool, she's awesome, but not in that way. So that being said, there you guys go. Sorry for the rambling. I'm 12 minutes in. Again, please subscribe if you like this video. Please go below in the description, get my free ebook. I love you forever. 254 pages. I'll see you guys later. Peace.